Hi, I'm Lexi Renee with the Young Witches Salem. We're here at the Pickle Pot for their grand reopening. So come join us.
1, 2, 3.
Spicy!
My name is Bowie. I am the proprietor for the Pickle Pot, which is featuring Salem spices, as well as East Wind teas, Stonewall Kitchen sauces and marinades, and other kitchen gadgets.
And I understand this has been something you've wanted to do for quite a while.
Oh, for almost ever. I've wanted to have a spice store since as long as I can remember. My grandfather had a little grocery store. And it's just been something that I've always wanted to do ever since I knew how to cook. Was to have my own little spice store because I love the smell of spices.
And you have quite a range of spices.
I do. I have 205 different varieties. Actually, it's 210 now. Not all of those are pure spices. There's a lot of rubs in there. There's a lot of combinations. There's things like Jamaican jerks. There's Memphis rubs. There's a lot of rubs and traditional blends mixed within those spices. But there's some standards. There's Nigella seeds, which you may or may not know also is the little seed that goes on flatbread. There's sumac, which not many people carry. There's the tarragon. There's the marjoram. There's all of the standards are mixed in here along with that 210 different flavors.
And a lot of Salem's history, I believe, was tied up in spices.
Oh, actually, Salem was the source, if you will, of the spice trade in the colonies. Back in 1797, Jonathan Farnes sailed into Salem, right here in Pickering Wharf, with a boatload of pepper. And after he paid off the crew and the ship, he had 700% profit. And people noticed that, obviously. That's not something that goes unnoticed. And for 90 years, Salem was the hub of the spice trade. This is one of the reasons why every town in the New England almost has a Salem Street.
So in a way, this is a continuation of the history of the area.
It is. I really love Salem. I've lived here for, since my youngest kid was born. And it's a great town. I would never live anyplace else.
What makes it particularly special to you?
Well, even though I like the maritime industry aspect of it. I've been a sailor for a long, long time. I love to sail. I love the water. We live in the Willows, so I look at the ocean every day. And I love that maritime industry, that maritime aspect. I like watching the fame coming in and out. They even shoot their cannons at my house, I believe, every day. I like to watch the friendship coming in. I used to volunteer on it a long time ago and did some of the rigging on it. And it's just a fabulous little town. It's growing. It's vibrant. It has so many different aspects, and it's so many different types of people that come in and out of the town. The visitors, we get 1 million visitors a year. I can sit here in a day and hear 4 or 5 different foreign languages that I never would have heard, and talk to people that I never would have had an opportunity to talk with, being here.
So what are you hoping to see for the future of this store?
Right now, my spices, they're under my own label, but I'm picking them up from a gentleman down in Pennsylvania that I've talked to and I know really well, and he does a good job. But that's something that I want to change. I want to start doing my own binding. I want to start doing my own packaging and doing a little bit more wholesale in addition to the retail that I'm doing now.
Well, you've certainly had a good turnout today, so I think things are going to go real well for you.
Thank you. I think so. I'm really excited. There isn't anything in Salem like this right now. There's room for more, but I really am having a ball with it.
And if people wanted to learn more about what you do you have a website to send them to?
I do. I have 2 of them. I have one called the Pickle Pot, which is for the retail store, and was started by my wife, Jennifer. We call her Jeff. And she has that website that she maintains about the store. I maintain a website, maintains probably a poor word at the moment, called Salem Spice. And I hope to have more information about the spices, the history, and to be able to order the spices there.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate you all coming by.
And much success to you.
Thanks so much.
I'm Jennifer Bell, the Mainstreets manager in downtown Salem. And we're always keeping busy in the downtown, always wonderful things going on. Our website is salem-mainstreets.org.
And what exactly do you do in this capacity?
Well, my goal is to keep downtown Salem vital year-round, have great businesses coming in, great events year-round, I work on a number of events, from the Chocolate and Ice Sculpture Festival in February to an ice cream bowl in August to a farmer's market in the summer. There's always something happening in Salem. That's my job, to make sure there's a lot of great things happening, a lot of great businesses, and a lot of great opportunities for people to enjoy themselves.
There are a tremendous number of things that do go on in Salem, especially in October, but all through the year.
We're actually becoming a city of festivals, believe it or not, from our ice sculpture festival to a jazz festival to a folk festival to the arts festival the first weekend in June. You name it. There's a mass poetry festival that's come to Salem recently. This coming weekend's a literary festival. There's year-round a lot of things happening.
What do you like most about your job?
So many great things. Salem's a great town. That's what I like the best. The people are wonderful. The history is fantastic. It's a very diverse place, very accepting, welcoming for people, and I love the energy that's here.
What is the biggest challenge in your job?
Biggest challenge? Wow, that's a good question. I think the biggest challenge really is trying to find enough time for all the things we want to do, because we have so many great events, so many great ideas. Even it seems like every night or every week in Salem there's more events going on than you can actually go to, and so I always feel guilty that I'm missing something, or someone, I'm not getting everywhere I want to go, or I'm not doing all the things that I want to do, because there's so many great things and great ideas people have. We do an information booth in October, and just drop of the hat, we found 60 people who are interested in volunteering, just to give their time, hours and hours of their time in October, to help visitors to Salem find their way around, show them where the attractions are, help them find the things they need, get maps, information. It's great. Wonderful giving community.
What do you hope to see for Salem in the future?
I'm really hoping that we're going to develop even more year-round events and festivals. We tend to have a big summer season and into October, and then we have some other festivals sprinkled around, and people don't know about those other festivals. I think people aren't aware of all the things we have, and they're not aware that we've added over 70 new businesses in the downtown in the last 4 years. So even people who've been to Salem 5-10 years ago haven't really discovered all the new things we have to offer, the range of shops, the range of museums and attractions. We really have a lot. We've always had a lot, but we really have even a lot more recently. So we really want people to be aware of that. New events like the Arts Festival that started, the Film Festival, fantastic events, the Farmers Market, which is an event I work on. We've just decided to expand it to add a winter farmers market in November and December as well. So it's Thursdays, the winter will be 2 to 6 on Front Street. So it's an opportunity for people to get local produce, local baked goods, and have that year-round almost now.
Wonderful. If people would like to learn more about Salem, more about the activities that you are involved in, more about you, where would they go?
Sure. Well, we have a website, SalemMainstreets.org. We also have a separate website for the farmers market for locals who would come to the market, SalemFarmersMarket.org. And there's a different website for the Arts Festival for people who just love the arts, so SalemArtsFestival.com. And of course, the Office of Tourism's website, Salem.org, is great year-round, highlighting many, many things that are happening in a lot of different stores and restaurants in Salem. So that's always a best bet if you're looking for an overview of what's happening in Salem.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Sure, thanks, and hope everyone enjoys coming downtown Salem.
I really enjoyed the event. I found the owners of the Pickle Pot to be very nice people. I was able to meet several business owners throughout Salem, and I was even able to pose for a picture with the mayor. I enjoyed this event, and I hope you did as well.